Welcome back to the Whiskey and Wisdom Podcast. I'm your constant co-host, Chris Kellum, and my other co-host is Tyler, y'all. We are doing a Blind Barrels quarterly release with our special guest, Mr. Chris, Dr. Chris.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. To Chris,
Yeah. So Chris has been going on a journey over the past couple of years, learning about whiskey, tasting whiskey, making our whiskey collection look very small. And so he has a little bit of knowledge. So we're going to put that to the test. See what
wisdom,
you can pick
as
out.
some may say.
Yes.
Whiskey
Put it to the
wisdom.
test.
I know. I missed that spot right there.
Put down your.
So it's a pretty cool thing. This episode of Blind Barrels is box number 2016. I was jumping up. But it's box 16. It is because they've done this for 4 years. This is what they're calling a best of the best box. Every one of their blind barrel boxes, 4 different bourbons, whiskeys that have some sort of thorough theme through it.
Something like that.
Something that runs through it.
Something through it. Similar thread.
So these have all been over the past, 4 years, been things that have been rated as their top and their favorites. So we're going to learn something today.
Well, I guess this is a good podcast to be part of then.
Yeah, exactly.
First of the year and best of the best.
Yes.
Right. No better way to start. And you've actually did a few picks yourself for the ABC around here, right?
Yeah. I
Jealous.
got to do the Yellowstone pick.
That's right.
That we've released. It's still in stores, which is awesome. Surprised, actually.
Yeah.
Phenomenal pour. And my wife and I actually, last year, did the Kentucky Bourbon Trail for our 10-year anniversary. So
that's awesome.
We got to do a bunch of different distilleries and do some of our own little picks there and blends. And
Oh, cool.
we did that at Pursuit. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat. So I figured you had the chance to do that and do the good stuff that you probably have a good palate to play along with the Blind Barrels game. So basically what we're looking for is the age statement, the proof, the type of whiskey, and the tasting notes that you have on there. So that's what we're going to go for. It gives me just a thing to go through. We choose it, and we see how well we did.
Sounds good.
So I'm just sniffing it from both containers. You can definitely tell a difference. I don't know if it's because I didn't deep wash that one, but you can definitely smell a difference in the.
Oh, yeah, you can. It really opens it up.
Yeah. See.
In your glass there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you would like that one.
Compared to
It
like
smells
this.
great in both glasses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It smells great, but you can definitely smell a difference.
Yeah.
So I might have to add these to my bar. Mm-hmm. So we're guessing age statement, proof, and comp.
Yeah. And then we can cheat on the last one. I'll give you the 4 choices to choose from.
So what are you thinking? You're the guest, so you get to go first this time.
Oh, I have to go first, huh?
I can.
It's always interesting with the first pour of a day.
Yes.
Right.
Or
It's always going to taste stronger, too.
Yep.
Or you can do like the last time we did this, and we did at the end of the day after drinking the whole entire day, like a lot, and we couldn't taste anything.
Like everything just tastes like it's 80 proof. I don't know.
It tastes like whiskey.
Oh, and everything was high proof too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this one has a good. I would say this is probably at least 5 years.
That's what I put it on, just as my first.
Yeah, it doesn't taste old. There's not a lot of that deep oakiness to it.
Right. And it doesn't taste so young that it's hot on the tongue.
Yeah, a lot of vanilla come through.
Right.
Let's see. So
I don't think it gave as many hints as it did last time.
So we are choosing between 4 different options. Just so you guys know, our 4 options, we don't actually know where they are. We just have a little hint. One is out of this world 4-grain whiskey. Then there's one that is a whiskey that was included in the prestigious Whiskey Advocate Top 20 list last year. A bourbon finish using a regionally specific wood that definitely complements it. And then one that's a unique whiskey that blew out tasting panel, or blew away our tasting, not blew out your taste panel. Blew them away in the winner of the American Distilling Institute Distillery of the Year Award.
Here's the thing that's hard about this month is you have 4 grain bourbon and bourbon, and then you have wheat whiskey and American single malt. So they're not like insanely different.
See,
The thing that jumped out at me, especially going off of those, was leaning more towards just a bourbon. I feel like with a 4 grain, there's a lot more
flavor complexity
to it. With a single malt, to me, at least, there's a distinct,
Right.
That's a single
You'll
malt.
know it. Yep.
Not in a bad way. I know a lot of people don't like single malts, but
True. Yeah.
a lot of nuttiness. I don't remember what the fourth one was, but
A wheat whiskey.
a wheat whiskey. Yeah, it doesn't
not
have that wheat whiskey taste.
No, I was kind of leaning towards the bourbon too. So would everyone feel good with putting 5 years for the age statement, about 92, 93 proof, and then a bourbon? Or was there a different proof that you would like to add to it?
I'd almost say it would be maybe a little lower, like an 85.
85?
Do they have anything that?
It goes down to 80.
Oh,
It goes anywhere from 80 to 140.
so yeah, I'd be like 87, 90.
Okay. All right, let's find out what this is. Yeah.
Better than, at least we're not guessing 112, which has happened before. Where we're like, oh, it's a low proof, and they're like, nope, that was a 109. And you're like, sheesh. We're waiting for him to figure it out. So how long have you been in town?
Been in Wilmington for 9 years. Moved here with my wife and at the time 1 son. And now I've got another son and 2 daughters.
Oh,
So 4
rounded out.
4 kids, yeah.
We did pretty darn good. Age statement, 5 years. The proof was actually 95, so it was higher than we've all thought. And the type is a bourbon.
It is very smooth for for that option.
The mash bill is Wapsie, something Valley corn, 21% Wheeler rye, and 4.2% malted barley.
Interesting.
The finish is going to be a pleasantly dry and clean finish, leaving you with vanilla ice cream, got that, spicy cinnamon, warm peaches, and light cola.
The cola's what gets me every time. And they're like, oh, there's some cola in it. And they're like, what?
Yeah, I know what cola tastes like, but I can never really get it out of the whiskey for some reason.
Oh, I should have brought
I kind of get it on the nose.
Yeah.
something to throw the water into.
Your gullet.
You're messing up my palate. So I figured, because you're new to the podcast and people don't really know you, in between our pours and stuff, I'd be asking you some random questions just so people know who we got over here.
Yeah.
That way I can make Tyler do some pouring and I can talk.
Would you like to drink some whiskey water?
Yes.
I'll take a little cleanser.
So how'd you pick Wilmington? Because I know, because you can, unfortunately with your accent, it does not sound like you're from this area.
Oh, I'm from the deep south.
Okay.
No, I'm deep south. I'm from California.
Okay. It was like deep south of Cali?
Deep south of Cali. Actually, Central Valley.
Okay.
So my wife is from Florida, and she moved out to California for a bit with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through chiropractic school, and she said, I'd love to head back east. And I said, that's fine, but I'm not going to Florida. So we started just searching for what we were looking for. Yeah. And she wanted kind of beach town, so that eliminated quite a bit.
It does. Like, there's a lot of coast, but there's not a lot of, like, active beach towns.
Yeah, right. And we didn't want somewhere where it was going to be so touristy where it just kind of fell asleep. And so we'd kind of settled on North Carolina because that's a far, but still close enough to Florida. Surprisingly, like on our honeymoon and a couple other things that we'd go to, people are like, oh, Wilmington, you'll love Wilmington. And so we just said, let's do it. And we
You're
I
here.
graduated. We loaded up a couple cars and a pod and drove across country.
Oh, and to be fair to the distillery, it is a northern bourbon, straight bourbon, whiskey finished on toasted cherry wood staves. And it's by Mammoth Distilling in Central Lake, Michigan.
That was that first one.
Yeah.
Finished with cherry staves. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Never would have
interesting.
guessed it.
Nope. So what are we thinking for this one?
I've already got a strong guess right off the nose on this one.
Ooh.
It smells like a wheat whiskey to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, for those randos who don't know anything about whiskey, aka myself, the Glencairn is used so that way, like, you can get the whiskey bourbon can open up in this little bulb, and then you can force the smell into your nostril. You should check out our episode with Kaylee, who likes pink drinks, and she tells us exactly how to, like, breathe and sniff and everything, which is very fun. What you got?
I'm just trying to overanalyze this thing right now.
Well, it's funny because, the first one I picked up vanilla.
Yeah.
I get vanilla on this one, but this is more of like a vanilla extract
Yeah.
versus like the ice cream vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you get more of that kind of like baking spice note with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially like on the back end.
Yeah, I definitely get a lot of baking spice out of this one. After
is-
drinking it, though, it doesn't taste like a wheat to me. I don't know what it tastes like to me, but it smells like wheat, but it doesn't taste like it.
Yeah.
So then I say it's young.
Yeah. I think it's probably 3 years if I was to guess.
As long as it's not 2, we're fine.
I wouldn't venture to say it's a 4 grain.
If I was just drinking this and we didn't have like the 4 things on it and we were just going broad based, I would probably say, just because it's usually a malt, a bourbon, a rye, and what's the other one that it's usually? But if I was going out of those, I would probably still stay in the bourbon of those 3 or 4. But yeah, to your point, I wouldn't say it's a 4 grain, which was the bourbon.
It's not single. So it could be a traditional. Oh, it's just bourbon, 4 grain, single malt, wheat. Yeah, so it's definitely a wheat.
I would say it's higher proof than the last one, but I also don't know if that's just because it's young, that it just feels hot. So I would probably say, if I was just to go straight off the dome, I would say 3 years, 105.
Letting Chris.
See, I went
number 2.
a little lighter. I went 85 on the last one. It was a 95.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And I wanted to say 102, but now I say, well, do I go 107?
Right, just to go a little higher.
I'll go with your 102. I think that's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely hotter than the last one,
Yeah.
and it definitely tastes young. Like I can taste like it's different, but not like bad. Does that make sense?
You almost get a little bit of that on the nose too, just that
Yeah.
greener smell to it.
Which is delicious. It tastes, the butterscotch on the back. Sorry, that's the random notes I taste.
I'll be honest, I like the first one better, if we're going to be ranking them.
You like number 1 or number 2?
1, 2, 1, 2.
So what you got for us, Chris?
This Chris or that Chris?
That's Chris. That Chris.
I'm with a 102.
Yeah, I think it's younger. I would say I like the 3 year.
Yeah.
102 wheat.
All right,
Yeah.
let's find out.
Is that the options? Right.
Yeah, I've already gone to the next.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the Total Eclipse 4-grain Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Wow.
So it is a bourbon.
That does explain a little bit because we smell the wheat, but it does have like some other flavor complexities.
Yeah. It's Casey Jones Distillery in Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Age statement is 4 years, so we were kind of close.
Oh, okay.
Proof, you guys are pretty damn close. It's 100. And type 4-grain bourbon. Mash bill 75% corn, 10 wheat, 10 rye, and 5 malted barley.
Yeah, I honestly I wasn't after tasting 100% sold on the wheat.
Yeah,
because there was something
yeah.
to it.
There's something different.
I almost
But
said
it makes sense.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's the the malt,
right.
just because it was a little funky. But okay, yeah.
Finish, a lingering tingle on the tongue, ending with buttered kettle corn, more toasted nuts, and excellent oak spice.
Kettle corn. That's what I'm getting.
Fun fact, this out-of-the-world bourbon was released to celebrate the second eclipse in the last decade to pass directly over Hopkinsville out of western Kentucky.
Huh.
Clean out our cups here for people that are just listening.
So, why did you choose to be a chiropractor? I mean, there's a lot of things to study.
I'll give you the fun answer.
Okay.
I didn't choose to be a chiropractor. Chiropractic chose me.
So you needed it growing up? Is that?
Well, I mean, I fell into it because I did need it, 100%. I actually started going to a chiropractor when I was in 6th grade.
Oh.
Sitting in class, I sneezed, and when I came up, my neck locked up.
Oh.
So, you know, I always say that wasn't the cause of what was going on. Mm-hmm. Just like it is for anybody, right? It's always the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
I was an athlete, lots of tumbles, falls. That thing set it off.
Yeah.
So that's when I started seeing a chiropractor. Then a couple of years later, I was in 8th grade, and I started getting these pretty massive headaches. And really, there was no explanation for them. And the only solution at the time was take this extra strength ibuprofen. When you get one, it'll help you with the pain.
You can't take that every day.
No. And so a couple months had gone by, and my mom said, well, let's go back to the chiropractor. I heard they can help with headaches. Let's give it a try. And I literally went in, got adjusted, and the headache that I had that day went away. And I sat up and I said, how did you do that? And that's when he started to really explain things, and it just set me on that path of this is what I want to do. As a kid, I always wanted to be a doctor. Just wasn't sure what kind. And this is what I wanted to be. So, yeah, great results growing up as a kid. Asthma went away. The headaches, obviously, it went away.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, was told I was pre-hypertensive. So I had some borderline high blood pressure, which was a thing that ran in the family. Went to school and doing research, found out about a specific adjustment, which is what I do now, and how that can help with blood pressure regulation.
Oh.
And so I started getting adjusted, and after about 8 weeks, my blood pressure normalized. And it's been normal ever since.
Dang.
Wow.
Learning the good stuff.
And drinking the good stuff.
Yes.
Right.
So, dude, we have not sniffed. We were just talking. Tyler says
what?
I was hoping you just drop in an answer as to
I have to smell it a couple times.
this one's
really good, though.
It's an interesting. I don't know. My first smell was mustard. Mustard.
I can see that. Not necessarily like a yellow mustard, like just straight
Yeah, it's just
vinegar.
Yeah, I'm just like I just randomly smell it. These have been goods. Like when they say best of the best, this is a good box for y'all to check out. And it's completely different than the previous ones that had some like heavy hitters that are all like 100 plus. Like this is a good swath of stuff. Tyler's over here with his whole nose.
That's
in
an
there.
interesting flavor profile there.
Wow.
That one is good.
There's a lot going on there.
I'm going to say 5 years.
You're not going to give it like a 7?
No. 95. I want to say 95 proof because it didn't taste as strong as the last one. I could be way off on that, though. And then I'll say this is the wheat whiskey since the last one was a 4 grain.
What's the other option?
Single malt.
Yeah, single malt.
Now, do we know if it's an American single malt or
American.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a funk to it.
Yeah.
Which is why I think you said mustard.
Yeah.
And I feel like wheat whiskeys have that.
That funk.
Yeah, I don't want to say like mildew,
Right.
but it's that like undertone
yes.
that you're like, it's been sitting there. The grains have been.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
Would you say 7 year then?
Oh, no, I was just picking. No, I could see like 5 or 6.
I was gonna go 5.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do 5 years, 95 proof, unless otherwise. And then wheat whiskey.
You don't want to do a 98 proof?
Sure.
98.2.
0.6. Come on now. I'm surprised no one's done that. Like, tried to just have a whiskey that's like human temperature.
Yeah.
You could probably do a whole entire thing on that.
Yeah, because then you can just do a section and sell it to people and name it something like the right temp or something silly. It's the right spot.
I say it probably wouldn't be hard to proof it down to that.
No. But when you get that weird number, like 0.6.
Okay,
like,
well, we suck, but
It's a 12-year single malt and 130 proof.
it's 7 years, so we would have been right going with 7.
okay.
115 proof, and it is the single malt.
Okay.
Yep.
Not the weeded?
Joke's on us. It's actually the last one's not the weeded either.
Right.
That would be our... We fooled them. You're like, no, it is. Are you sure?
Ooh, here you go.
I'm ready.
Chris will be fun. Oh, will be fun. Chris will be very excited. Pleasantly sweet and herbaceous with sweet mints, raw nuts, warm grass, pepperoncini, and burnt honey.
The pepperoncini. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not really good with getting it on the palate because I don't know if I just like shoot it to the back of my throat or what, but I always get it the finish, like pretty close. But the palate, I always like completely off. The finish is going to be a long finish ending in gooey caramel, dark chocolate, and your favorite marinade.
Yeah. It's that mustard, right? It's that kind of savory umami. You probably get that pepperoncini
yes.
vinegar note too.
I keep skipping past this because it looks like it's from the top, but it's not. But this is Southern Star.
Oh.
American single malt whiskey, cask strength, Southern Distilling Company.
They've been getting a lot of traction lately.
Yeah, they're doing very well.
We were trying them, gosh, year one.
I think
Like
so.
randomly we had picked them out. And then I was really surprised that Charlotte stamped them as like the official whiskey provider.
We had them the first time when Wes brought it for the Downtown Brown.
Yeah.
Wes from Rebellion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had probably a few years ago, early in my journey, grabbed a bottle because I'm like, it's local.
Yes.
Right.
And I wasn't impressed, but I mean,
They've made some really good strides. Yeah. And
It's a
the
good way to get
facility
them
that they made.
into the area too.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like slam me in the face, like amazing, but it was like a good.
You could tell that they were doing something right for being so young.
Yes.
Because there's a bunch of young distilleries out there that you try for the first time and you're like, that was fun. But that's about it.
I just went back to that and I get a lot of like, you had mentioned like your favorite marinade.
Yeah.
And I get that like teriyaki dark.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So like from the burnt honey, like you can taste it a little. Yeah, like on the tongue. I'm sitting back. I'm like, that's interesting, because as soon as you said teriyaki, I'm like, that's the smell, like that taste I was thinking.
Yeah. Well, I've always found it interesting because, I mean, I started out drinking wine being from California, and, you know, we went to Napa and did some stuff, and they said, if you like it, drink it. And the reason why is because everyone's palate's different.
Yes.
And your brain might not have
That receptor.
made a connection to what you're tasting to like, oh, that tastes like teriyaki sauce. But you're like, there's something there. And then someone says it and you're like, oh yeah, teriyaki. Yeah. And so it's like everyone's palate's going to be different in the way they connect it.
So I'm going to assume we all like this more than the second one, but do you like it more than the first?
It's like comparing a salad to chicken tenders. They're both very
comparing your steak to your tiramisu.
Yeah.
Right, they're both great.
Right.
both great, very different parts of the day.
Yeah. That one I don't know if I could have as a daily pour.
Right. Yeah.
The first one,
I would want to need that flavor.
Yeah.
The first one could be an everyday drinker.
Yep. So I would put this at 2.
Sounds good. So how did you get into bourbon?
Well, I was telling Chris earlier that when I met my wife, her uncles and brother, when I say they drink bourbon, they're drinking Jack. They're drinking, nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But someone trying to get into it new, drinking neat, was not the was not the way. And so I just kind of given up of fitting in. And it was Christmas time, I think 3 years ago. I got a bottle of Buffalo Trace as a present. And I said, well, I've got it. Let's make some cocktails. And so there were several nights that I made cocktails for me and my wife, and I got tired of making cocktails. And so I poured it over, I think at that time was one big cube. And I decided I didn't like my bourbon cold.
Oh.
And so then I just went straight neat after that.
It's a good one to start.
Yeah.
Definitely get you moving in the right direction.
Well, it's such an easy drinker. I mean,
Right.
a little tougher to come about over here, but
Right.
it's starting to become more readily available.
It is. I walked into the Wrightsville Beach liquor store and I was like, oh, because they have a Buffalo Trace stand. And I'm like, I'm assuming it's just random stuff that comes from the distillery, but they had a bottle. And they also changed their bottle. Or
really?
Maybe I got one that was bigger. Like mine was like narrow, flared, but it was tall.
yeah.
I'd say that might be the bigger bottle.
Oh, well. I just bought it because it was there. I was like, I don't need another bottle of Buffalo Trace, but I will buy it.
Yeah.
Because it's here.
Well, I think Buffalo Trace is that good bottle. Like my brother came over for Christmas. And, you know, if someone doesn't necessarily drink bourbon or you don't know what they want, you're pretty safe giving them something like that.
That's true. Yeah.
This reminds me. And it's interesting, too, because, like, everybody has their own expression. So Buffalo Trace is great at getting people in the door and, like, getting them to, like, learn new stuff.
I don't know how hot this is, but it's hot.
I think I just saw you breathe fire.
Yeah.
Oh, but it smells good.
It smells really good, so I wasn't expecting, which is why it hit
It's,
me
like,
twice as hard.
very, like, candy apple almost.
Yeah, it's definitely very fruitful on, like, the nose.
Maybe it's because I know. But I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the wheat whiskey there.
Right, yeah.
Get a little red hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like did just sniff in a
peppery.
small sip to like coat your tongue, and I literally, not in a bad way, like I could feel the coating go from the back to the front, and I'm just like, yeah, there's something, a little kick.
It definitely is a little bit more viscous than
Yeah,
the others. That's what you're getting, that just coating. I feel it on the tip of my tongue there.
which
When
I like.
we open our oven at our house, all of the heat that collects in there when it like puffs out at you. That's what it felt like.
That's what got me.
Take a sip, and it just opens up, and it just, it feels like you can breathe fire.
But not Fireball fire.
No.
This Fireball, I just take it, and I'm just like, oh, I'm done.
It doesn't have the cinnamon taste. That's more like you said, like the peppery type of taste to it.
Yeah.
Like the Red Hot.
But Red Hots are cinnamon flavored.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really get much of a cinnamon. I get more pepper than I get cinnamon.
I
yeah, and that could be like the sweetness of the wheat with the pepper. That's why I'm thinking. But
so are we thinking over 100?
Well, I accidentally saw what it is now, but I was going to say 130. It's not 130, but I was going to say 130.
I would say, if anything, probably like 110.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I was going to say 112.
What do you think the age statement is? I can't answer now because I accidentally saw it.
I can see this one being like age neutral, like a 6.
I definitely thought it was when I tried it without knowing it.
Dang it, I missed my opportunity. My kids, they're going to listen to this podcast and be like, Dad, that was your chance. Just 7. I was too in depth of trying to think about.
I know, yeah, me too.
Dang, rewind. Okay. Right. How old do you think it was?
I was thinking maybe about a 6.
Yeah, maybe 7. 6,
7.
Full clip.
Clip that out,
please. You'll be like, what are these old guys talking about?
Sheesh. Dr. Chris, this isn't YouTube.
Right.
I mean, technically,
we are on YouTube.
True. Just now, can you do that with a typical podcast? Like, cut it out and edit it and do all that? Or
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do I know how to? No.
You know, that's part of the reason why I haven't really gone and started like a YouTube channel, because I'm like, I don't want to take the time to learn how to edit something to make it look nice, and I don't got the time for that.
We have a business if you need to reach out to somebody that can do that for you.
Oh, good to know. Shameless plug there.
Yes.
I actually set you up.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chris is starting a business we don't have yet. So.
Hey, have a business, right?
This is the most client.
Don't tell him that, though.
This is the most like Chris and Tyler concept. We will all the time. We're like driving through town, and I'll be like, "Oh, I wonder how much that place costs. What's the like the address?" Can never find it. And I text Tyler, and I was like, "I saw this spot," and he's like, "Oh, you mean this place where the business is for sale?" And I'm like, "I hate you. I hate you so much."
All right, so I'll drop the answers for you. Age statement is 5 years.
Oh,
the proof is 125.
Wow.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Obviously it's the wheat whiskey.
Yeah.
The mash bill is 95% Ohio soft red winter wheat. Then 5% 2-row malted barley.
That is an interesting. I do like that. Like, we're seeing places get their like grains from different places, and you can tell the difference.
Well, I think that's the big thing that with more and more craft distilleries popping up.
Yeah,
is they need to make their unique stamp to get their foot in.
Yeah,
right. They can't be the Buffalo Trace or the Sazerac, the Jack Daniels. They have to stand out, and so. Yeah, I think you're seeing a lot more of these like heirloom corns and grains coming back, and what that does to a wheat whiskey.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm not the giant wheat whiskey fan. My wife likes wheats more, but this is good.
Yeah.
Could be the proof, but you get that pepperiness, and
this is unique. A good one for those people that like drink whiskey and you're like, I want you to try something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you to make all guesses, but it has a very interesting.
Right. So here's everything it says about the aroma is warm cherries, baking spices, raspberry syrup on creme brulee. It's very specific. Yeah. Smarties. I forgot about that candy. Brioche, oak spice, and aged leather.
On the nose?
On the nose.
Okay.
The palate is fruitcake, burnt demerara sugar, toasted marshmallow, dried cherries, brown sugar on bran muffins, and black peppercorn.
Okay. I mean, that almost all makes sense.
Yeah. And then the finish is dark nuts soaked in sherry, caramel latte, toasted oak, and vanilla saltwater taffy.
Never had that, but I could see that.
Yeah. It is a lot more sweet on the back end for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a good finish.
Yes. Where's it from?
Oh, keep on forgetting that. Cask strength straight wheat whiskey from Middle West Spirits in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with that one.
Just learning. That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Ohio's finally making some good stuff again.
It's crazy how you get that peppercorn, like when you taste it, and then it like just softens up so much on the backside.
Yeah. I just taste the syrup. And I'm like, that's why when I smelled it, I was like, yeah, but it smells like a candy apple. It's not, but I could get the blend of things.
Yeah.
That was one of the tasting notes was caramel apple.
Well, there you go. So before I ask you one of my final questions, where do we put this flavor-wise in the 1 through 4?
I would probably go 2.
That's where I was thinking too for it.
Just because it's more versatile to me than that third one we did. The
third one
That's
had
the
a
single
good,
malt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one had some good flavor, but yeah, this one, this would be interesting. Like you can make a cocktail off this and just be like blown away because you're pulling out like a pepper shaker and they're like, what? I'm like, well,
Yeah.
Right.
I could see that with this.
Yeah. To your point though, that first one is definitely like I could drink that every day and be happy with it. This one, I'm not sure if I could say that, but more so than the third.
Okay. So in this clip, he's going to throw up like A, D, C,
B.
and B. And then we'll have the list of all the distilleries.
We'll see if I get that creative or not.
You have to now, he said.
Right. Chris has a lot of things he thinks are going to show up in the YouTube, and he's very disappointed when they don't.
Oh, like earlier I was like, hey, press the subscribe button that's down here. And I'm pointing. He's like, that's not. I was like, well, probably because if you flip it, then it might be in this corner, but still.
Yeah.
And it only costs.
Right.
But we would love it if you would hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Our goal this year is to hit at least 500 subscribers on YouTube.
Or if you're watching this in a clip, hit the follow above.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
What?
Yeah, there was like a wave of like YouTube where they allowed you to like put like pop-up boxes and people could click on them, and then I think they pulled it. But
We're taking a lot of data space.
yeah, to like send it to the next one.
Right.
But we would love everybody if you would like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us for more fun content like this. Like me asking Chris, so of all of the whiskeys in your collection, what's your favorite? Because I'm sure you've tried a bunch that's like not in your collection yet.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to lay it out kind of like we did those, where this is like my everyday drinker. This one's great, but it's unique. I'd say that there's some that probably hold like a more special spot because it was our 10-year anniversary and we're only getting that one bottle
One time.
And once it's gone, it's gone. Right. So for something that I'll always put back on my shelf, tying it back to the Jack.
Yeah.
The Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
And it's fun because it's like an interesting shaped bottle too, right? Because it's like the short, thick boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we can get that here in town.
Yeah.
Right.
We're lucky. There are a couple bottles that my wife and I got to pick out on our trip. And so probably the blend that we did from Pursuit, just because we both put our input of like what we were tasting and liking and added a little bit more of this and that. And so that was really fun. On that trip, I was able to buy my most expensive bottle, which was the Penelope Heritage.
Oh, yeah.
It was 100% wheat
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
that they had done last year. And
They're an interesting, like I tried Penelope, like just classic Penelope as like my first intro to that line. And I was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
yeah, the architect.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. And then like, of course I don't know where I was, but I got to try Penelope Rio. And I was like, what is this magic? No, it was my friend. One of my friend's neighbors had it, and he was like, come check out my bourbon room. It was like all upstairs, and it's like just different ones. Like he has almost the whole entire Penelope suite. Mind you, I was trying not to get too drunk before going back. So I was like, I think I'll only try like one or two. But like he had the full Penelope set up. He had like all the different like iterations.
Wow.
And I was like, bruh. But he travels for work. So like, it's like, oh, when I was out here, I went and checked this spot.
Makes sense. Okay. I
And
was going to say, how'd you find all?
yeah, living down here, you're not getting nothing.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If you travel at all, popping into a store and just seeing what they've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's I was saying down in Alabama for New Year's, popped into a store. Kids were at Chuck E. Cheese, and I was like, I will be back tomorrow with the person that actually lives here. And so we went back the next day. And no, I just wanted to bring him because he's the local.
Oh, okay.
So I introduced him to a new store.
Got you.
But it was interesting, tasting that last one being 124 proof. I bought a new riff single barrel store pick they had, 6 year, 124 proof or something like that.
Yeah.
Proof, or the way it drunk, was way lower of a proof than the Old Forester 100 proof I had.
Yeah.
Single barrel 100 proof. I'm like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted to drink way hotter, but it was just this sweetness that carried through.
Yeah.
Have you had the Holiday yet?
The winter whiskey.
Yeah.
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 I took that down there to share with everybody.
Oh, no way. Okay. Yeah. That one's pretty good.
Yeah. Very, once it opened up, I mean, that chocolate came through.
That's what I think was Dennis at Rounds. He had it, opened it up. I had it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. It doesn't taste like a one, whatever it is. And a couple weeks later, he goes, you have to try it again. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, it's different. You have to try it.
Yeah. Even a couple days in between, when we first opened it, I was like, yeah, it's good. I mean, it tastes like a new riff. I mean, it's, to me, that green pepper in the front. And then you're like, yeah, there's the chocolate. Went back to it a couple days later, and it completely changed.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that's, maybe it was the palate, difference. But
true.
I think so. Like these are things like we don't see very often, except for those like really those people who are being real fancy. But typically, when you open up a bottle, we just leave it open. But it does push in like actual air, which opens up things. And most bourbons don't take that. Like they think their whiskey's going to taste the same the whole time. And I think that's a good one where they keep it in mind, like it's going to age and it's going to taste different, unless you do the like there's a nitrous tool or something where you can like replug it and like pump in an air, and that seals it off so like it doesn't change flavor, similar to what they do in like certain bottles of wine.
yeah.
I don't have
That way it
either
doesn't
of
oxidize.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it definitely opens up, which is cool and changes. And I mean, there's some nights where I'm like, I want that.
Yeah.
Or I want that. My wife hates it because I'm like, go pour me something.
Right.
She's like, I don't know what.
Pick anything. Yeah. No, I have a friend who has a bourbon room, and he's like, you need to come over. And I'm like, sir, I think I would be so overwhelmed like a kid in a candy store. I'm like, I don't know what to pick.
Yeah.
Like it all just looks good. Actually,
Especially the people that have bourbon rooms, like you're not just getting shit that you're going to keep in the bourbon room. Like it's probably going to be good.
Yeah. Well, when I get mine finished,
yeah.
we'll invite you guys over, do a podcast there.
That's perfect.
Ooh, we can do a legit podcast.
It's much darker though, because we're gonna go with probably a very dark, either green or blue,
Okay.
and just get that like
Right.
not dungeon feel, but that just
lounge type of
lounge,
feel.
cozy.
I'm always like, because me and my wife go back and forth. Like we send videos of like, what room would you pick? I think a deeper green with like dark wood accents around it gives more to like a cozier vibe. Whereas I feel like the deep blue sometimes just doesn't do it. But that's for me.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you go with.
I think we're leaning towards that green.
Yeah.
Because, we've got, the leathers and the browns and
the liquor in the back shoots off like a brown and like a honey color,
Yep.
which pops more,
Right.
especially in pictures with the green. Than
True.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I want to say thank you for coming out.
No, absolutely. I'm glad you guys sent me the message and invited me.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Appreciate it.
I'm excited to post this so people can see what our opinions are and what yours is. And I'm more excited for us to have you back on and we can sit and figure out. You'll have to give us one of your fun whiskeys or something just to go.
Yeah. I was tempted to bring something to share with you guys and say, hey, try this. But was out spending time with my son when we got back from
Very important,
Alabama this morning.
Yeah.
So it didn't make that happen. But yeah, I've got some stuff I could share and would love to have you try. And
Yeah.
that's what whiskey's about.
Yeah.
Right? Drinking with friends and sharing. And so
Enjoying the experience.
When you get the whiskey room set up, let us know. We'll set up the podcast there. For sure. Fun.
So thank you guys for listening. Shout out to Blind Barrels and Tyler for not knowing how to spend money properly, at least when it comes to whiskey. So thank you guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.
cheers.